Nithyananda. Let's start the power manifestation. Let's sit straight. Start with the Sadguru Vandanam. Let's visualize Bhagwan in your third eye. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadisham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyananda, such a beautiful darshan, and Bhagwan has beautifully explained how Hindu diaspora all over the world need to understand how the survival of Hinduism is very important for our children and the future generation. It is not the currency of just money is going to help them. If they don't have a lifestyle where Achavatara, Nijavatara are worshipped, it is going to be impossible for them to experience the ultimate space of consciousness for the purpose we are all here. With that space, let's start the power manifestation today. Let's first see what is power manifestation. Power manifestation is nothing but a cognitive shift and can infuse powerfulness into any action or state that we are in. It raises the frequency of our body and mind to the ultimate powerfulness, Turiyatita. Bhagavan beautifully gives us such a wonderful space to understand how the cognitive shift can happen, the identity change, how you understand when you are a kid and then you go to school, then you know you're no longer baby and you start getting off the baby things and you grow up into a child. The same thing happens when you grow up into a adult and the adolescence and adult when you go to college or university. The identity has to shift. Same way, the maturity of understanding that this world is mithya, just a dream, and able to look at from the higher reality, the cognitive shift that happens in us, the raising in the frequency of the body and the mind, which is the ultimate powerfulness, is the reason why we have come to the human body to experience the Turiyatita state. And that happens as a glimpse during power manifestation. And it could become the reality when we start living as oneness of Paramashiva and manifesting our life. Here, Paramashiva, who's Ajomuha, beyond the formless and form, Satyojata, Vamadeva, Agora, Tatpursha, Ishana are the five faces doing the Panchakritya, manifestation, sustenance, regeneration, pulling us out of delusion. Sorry for the technical glitch. The Panchakritya constantly happen. Paramashiva himself, who has come down as Bhagwan, who is blessing all of us, initiating us into the ultimate reality. Here, His Divine Holiness, Nithyananda Paramashivam, is a reviver of KAILASA, the ancient enlightened civilization, the great cosmic borderless Hindu nation. He's an avatar and a supreme pontiff of Hinduism. He has made the science of power manifestation, yoga, temple-based university user-friendly for the modern world. His Divine Holiness, Nithyananda Paramashivam, survived the worst prosecution in multi-level by anti-Hindu element. KAILASA, led by His Divine Holiness, Nithyananda Paramashivam, and his Hindu diasporas all around the world are working for the global peace 24/7, 365 days. His Divine Holiness, Nithyananda Paramashivam, is a founder of Nithyananda Hindu University, which has extended campus in 150 countries. He is 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Shamalapita, Sarvanyapita and Swargapura Adinam, present Maharaj of Suryavamsa Surangi Samrajyam. Bhagavan has given the science of power manifestation, which is authentic, time-tested, scientific and foolproof. The Shastra Pramanas are the Veda Agamas, the Upanishads, the eternal, unchangeable truth revealed in the Hindu source scriptures. The Apta Pramanas, the Aptas are the Rishis, Munis, Ganas, Nayanamars, Alvars, Siddhas, who are the authority of Hinduism, the scientists who have time-tested and verified the science of power manifestation, living in human body, experiencing the superconsciousness and expressing the superconscious space of ultimate reality. Atma Pramana. Atma Pramanas are the avatars, the gods and goddesses who land on the planet Earth as avatars, raising the consciousness of humanity. Here, Bhagavan, His Divine Holiness Nithyananda Paramashivam, this millennium avatar, personal experience of each power manifestation. He plays the Leela of a human form and human mind, how ferociously you can go beyond and experience and express the superconsciousness space. Shakshi Pramanas are the experiences of millions of disciple, devotees, followers initiated by Bhagavan into the science of power manifestation. Here, Bhagavan today has given the power of third eye, to experience the power of third eye in Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 20, Sutra 50, Dharana 27.
Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 50, Dharana 27. Sarvatah swasharirasya dvadashante manolayat dridha buddhe nidhi bhutam tattvalaksham pravartate sarvatah swasharirasya dvadashante manolayat dridha buddhe nidhi bhutam tattvalaksham pravartate.
So beautifully, Bhagavan has given the translation. From all sides, take one Dvadashanta. Bhagavan has said there are 12 Dvadashanta in our body, such as the center between your two eyebrows. Just dissolve your mind in the third eye, which with a strong, constant, restful awareness. That person who does this is Dhrida Buddhi, the one who is established in the firm strength of undivided awareness, just like a flame undisturbed by the air. To him, the characteristics of existential reality of supreme consciousness appear and manifest firmly, which do not subside at all. Bhagavan has given the Vakyasa, thus 48 hours, to make us understand, to dissolve the mind constantly when we are seeking for the higher reality, who we are, which is already happening in us, which is already the way, natural way how we exist. When we ferociously break the boredom and tiredness, simply the third eye falls into the strong, constant, restful awareness. The Dhrida Buddhi, to be stable and holding that space of 48 hours when Guru says that Dhrida Buddhi, that restful awareness, simply manifests as reality. Bhagavan beautifully says that one who is established in the firm strength of undivided awareness, to him the characteristic of existential reality of supreme consciousness appear and manifest firmly. Again and again in this sutra itself, twice it's mentioned strong, constant, restful awareness and firm strength of undivided awareness. Again and again, bringing our awareness to the highest reality, the Turiya state, heightened intelligence, and experiencing the oneness with Bhagavan, the Turiyatita state, and manifesting our reality is the way we exist. Bhagavan beautifully said, I'm going to make third eye more common than the two eyes, and all these power more common than the app that you have in the phone. Simply all this is going to happen as reality in 10 years or 20 years. It's going to be only power manifestation, is what Bhagavan is bringing us to the reality. And bringing our kids for that purpose is the ultimate reality that we need to wake up to and understand and align it to. The beautiful science, the Apta Pramanas have experienced. Sanjaya, who was blessed to see all the thoughts concealed, place, night, day, everything, he was for Dhritarashtra, he was helping him for everything, and he was the advisor, and he from young was with Dhritarashtra, and he got blessed and for 19 days to see through third eye. In Mahabharata, Bhishma Parva 06, section 15, it's beautifully mentioned how Sanjay got initiated into third eye. Vyasa blessed him to see at a distance, here at a distance, and narrate the whole incident to Dhritarashtra. They were so lucky that Bhagavan Krishna, Bhagavad Gita, was also seen and recited by Sanjaya to Dhritarashtra. There were 6 of them who experienced that oneness, and Sanjaya, because of this gift, he was able to see Bhagavad Gita here and narrate the whole thing to Dhritarashtra also. Such a beautiful happening which happens in reality in the physical form. And all of us could experience this when we connect to the highest reality. Bhagwan, after one of his homa, when somebody took a simple cell phone click, they found that Bhagwan's third eye was more like a moon there. And same way, you can see a child who was initiated by Bhagavan. His millions of devotees were initiated in the third eye. This child's third eye was also shot, and to show you third eye is real, and all these power manifestations absolutely real. The science, Pratyaksha Pramana, is catching up, and we have done the scientific study in IIT Ahmedabad and many other places and proved how the science is real. The Shakshi Pramanas, here we have Amma from Canada who has said that she was exactly able to see the card and draw the pictures, and it's absolutely matching whatever the diagrams that she saw. The colors, the pictures simply appear to us when we are in oneness space with Bhagavan, which is more real. We have one more devotee who's saying she was able to use the book and see beyond from the source is you. And exactly that appeared in the book. And she was so amazed to see the words appearing slowly and slowly in her third eye. Now we are going to take a book, or if you have a partner, that's wonderful. First, let's get a thick rope or thick something to tie your eyes, something which can block your eyes. Because once we have the eyes not tied, it'll simply start opening up and seeing how they train the lazy eye. In the doctor, they have for the kids, one of the eyes will be lazy eye, and they will stick the one eye which is very prominent. Same way, if you stick both the eyes and let the third eye to recognize what is to be recognized, simply it opens up to the reality. So get a band which is like dark or something which can cover your eye, and not too tight, but gently tie your eyes with a dark band so that basically no light enters to the two eyes. And ask your partner to project the book or paper. If you don't have a partner, you can take a book and just start seeing through the book, and whatever appears, write the page number, write the details or draw the details. And after you finish, just go to the page numbers and check what has appeared for you. You can just open and just probably mark in the pages that you are reading, and then you can check up. So we're going to have 11 minutes cycle of Mahavakya, and we're going to chant Mahavakya and oneness capsule, and we will start having a pen and paper. whatever reveals in our third eye, just keep a note of it. You don't have to think whether it is from your mind, whether Bhagwan is showing you, whether it is correct or not. Like a kid, just whatever appear, keep on drawing and writing down. At the end of the cycle, you will be amazed how many things you got it exactly right. Bhagwan will take care of showing you the reality. Now let's sit straight with the head, neck and spine in a straight line. Remembering Bhagwan in a third eye. Again and again, the remembrance is liberation. Bringing your awareness to your third eye. Constantly we are in the Muladhara or Swadhisthana, the fear and greed. Raising it more to the third eye, remembering Bhagwan to the third eye is liberating itself. An absolute unclutching, high mature cognition, how Bhagwan said, the Brahman Avarta. The most important is to understand that what we are experiencing in this world is nothing but the mithya that Bhagwan says. It is completely not the reality what we are experiencing. It's like how the wave is trying to build a castle, but not understanding it is part of the ocean. When it merges as an ocean, not only a castle, it builds such a beautiful ocean current itself. So absolute unclutching from the world that you are in, and only Tyaga, doing the Tyaga. Tyaga is not giving up, but understanding your higher reality as the ultimate purpose. And Drida Buddhi, that Paramashiva is your only strength. Now declare complete integrity with Bhagavan. And be in the oneness space, Bhagavan's darshan, Bhagavan's smiles, Bhagavan's initiation. Hold that beautiful space in your inner space and raise your frequency by chanting the Mahavakya. The Mahavakya mantra that Bhagavan has initiated is the passcode which puts us into the higher reality. So constantly chant the Mahavakya with a deep listening. Your whole being should vibrate with it and contemplate on the great truth that Bhagavan had given. And remember Bhagavan in your third eye and chant the Mahavakya. Hold the oneness space continuously in your inner space. Have the restful awareness, strong, constant, restful awareness. And simply the revelation will happen. And whatever Bhagavan reveals, write down in a book and you will see simply it becomes a reality. Now let's start the cycle by chanting the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let's start the oneness capsule and chanting Mahavakya. Nithyananda. So beautiful. Whatever Bhagwan has revealed, just verify that authentically. Our manifestation is not logical, but multidimensional logic. It's not binary logic. So authentically verify whatever Bhagwan has shown and what is that is there in the book. If the partner has shown, ask them for the details and verify it. And we're going to do another cycle, just not the colors, letters, words, pictures, numbers. You can read a book and get the sentence also. Simply through your third eye, you can download anything beyond the five senses that we are educated in the schools. How the school system has completely made us believe that we can only learn from the five senses what is taught to us. Bhagavan beautifully reveals our higher potential of possibility to get just download. Adi Shankara was 8 years or 9 years who chanted the Kanagadara Sostra. Same way, Prahalada was 5 years who could chant anything. All the great masters simply were able to reveal beyond what they learned is because they knew that they can simply download when they connect to Paramashiva, the ultimate oneness with Paramashiva. Now take a book and, or if your partner is able to show, that's wonderful. And start reading the book. If your partner has not finished, you can show it for your partner and they can read now. And simply you will see the whole thing getting revealed. So again, remember Bhagwan in your third eye. Again and again, bring Bhagwan in your third eye. Simply he will reveal it to you. And cognize what Bhagwan has said, Drida Buddhi, the constant strength, the strong, undivided, constant strength of awareness, restful awareness, who we are, the source of all the five senses. Bhagwan is making us understand the higher reality and the very purpose why we came to planet Earth. That is the most important wealth that we and our children need to learn and grasp the higher reality. So let's sit straight, visualize Bhagwan in our third eye. Let's do the second round of third eye reading. Have a book, tie your eyes, make sure there is no light coming inside your eyes. Sit straight with your head, neck and back in a straight line. Remember Bhagwan in your third eye. Constantly contemplate on the great truth that Bhagwan had given. And chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. We'll have a 10-minute cycle. Nithyananda, so beautiful. Whatever Bhagwan has revealed, please share that. After verifying authentically, share it in tinyurl.com/power manifestation. Again and again, when you share, that is when all these understanding becomes your cognition. The cognition shift happens when you go on telling your new identity that you are Paramashiva to millions of people. You yourself will understand that you are Paramashiva. Till then, we are only in the understanding phase. When we share and cause others reality, that is when we start living that space of reality. So make sure you upload the picture, the powerful cognition into tinyurl.com/power manifestation. If you're not manifested, if you're yet to manifest, write the experience how you are manifesting it. It is not that 100% it has to be accurate when you start studying. We have different levels and we slowly grow into the perfection. So when you start manifesting, you would have seen one letter, one word, one color, one picture. That's more than enough to understand that you have started manifesting the power of third eye. Bhagavan said, even once you have rolled a coconut in your palm, I have touched your depth of power manifestation inside you. So even the little things that you manifest, you go on telling the millions of people that how you manifested the reality. Simply you will see in few weeks that you will be manifesting huge powers, causing others reality as ultimate reality, bringing them to satsang, making them do power manifestation is the ultimate reality where you expand into the conscious space. More and more, Bhagavan says, causing literally puts us into liberation. He gives us all the possibility to manifest the reality. Now it's our turn to take up the responsibility to share and cause others reality. All this, let's surrender to Bhagavan's lotus feet, whether we have manifested or not manifested. All the power manifestation and powerful cognition, whenever you surrender to Bhagavan's lotus feet, we raise to the higher frequency and more seeking starts happening in us. The more we are seeking for something, the more what we are looking for becomes us. So beautifully, Bhagavan has given the Vakyasadhas. Continue the Vakyasadhas and see you in the next power manifestation. Now, let's ask Bhagavan to make this third eye as our reality with a deep gratitude and oneness space. Now, let's sit straight, visualize Bhagavan in your third eye, and let's complete this session with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamataya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam Paduka Arpanamastu Om Nithyanandam. Don't miss the Kailash Courtyard manifesting power sessions that Bhagavan himself is initiating all the disciples and the power manifestation or Vakyasadhas. Thank you, Nithyananda.